Hello Libra, and welcome to White Shadow Spiritual Advising. My name is BriaBogatin, and today we will be doing your monthly January tarot forecast, tarot reading. Before I begin, I wanted to give a special shout out to one of my sisters, Devin, who made this beautiful lapis lazuli necklace for me, as well as matching earrings. And she's absolutely amazing. And I recommend everyone to get to get wrapped crystals from her. Her shop name is DevMeowsDesigns, and you can find her on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. I'm going to put that information below, and she'll even send you an amazing, very in-depth description card for the crystal that you get wrapped. And she also sends an intuitively chosen oracle to go with your wrapped crystal, and they make amazing gifts. I mean, she even handmade all of these links on here too. And yes, I mean, lapis is one of my most favorite crystals. It's impacted me so much, and now I have a beautiful set. Also down below, I'll be putting the information to my business pages. Very simply, White Shadow Spiritual Advising on Facebook and Instagram. Until January 10th, I am offering bundle deals, and the sessions are discounted within those bundle deals. You can find all the information about that on my business pages. If you have questions or would like to book a session with me, please message me through one of those platforms. Also down below, last but not least, you can, if you feel compelled to, if this reading really influences you or really helps you during this time, you can send me a tip or a donation to help support the work that I put out here on the YouTube. And all of those links are down below: VENMO, CASHAPP, PayPal, if you choose to do so. I honestly appreciate it more than I can describe, and thank you so much. And you can check out your sun, moon, rising sign, or really any placement in your birth chart you can watch in regards to the monthly tarot readings. Okay, so Libra, I literally, Libra, was going to pull your cards, and I was like, I feel like this is going to be a lot. And it kind of is a lot. Libras, I would encourage you to get a reading, whether it's from me or someone else. I feel like there's a lot to say for your path with these cards for whoever is watching this. Okay, so to begin, Libra, you are receiving the Knight of Pentacles as your first card. So this is a card about really buckling down and getting things done. It's a card about moving from the planning stages to implementing the actions needed in order to manifest whatever it is that you are planning for. The Knight of Pentacles represents that now is the perfect time to get going. If you can see on this card, you know, he might have just gotten on his horse and got his pentacle together and has decided to go on his journey. However, with this card, slow and steady does win the race with this card, and it does bring forth a sense of patience. However, it's not saying to keep sitting still where you are. It's saying you need to get going, but you also don't have to rush yourself, and there isn't really any rush for your destiny or your life's purpose, of course, to an extent. So, Libra. So whatever you feel it is, Libra, that you have been planning for, now is the time to leave that planning stage behind and really implement what it is you are trying to implement and get started. Like, now is not the time to be writing step lists and pro and con lists. Now is the time to take those lists and apply them to your life. So the next card you are receiving is the Six of Pentacles, Libra. So I'm seeing a pattern here. I feel like you guys are going to get an offering soon, a gift. And the Six of Pentacles can represent a gift, but you have cards where it's like, you know, he's holding out that pentacle. This is a card of receiving or giving gifts, and this person is, you know, giving something to these people who are less fortunate. And then to jump ahead a little, the last card you received is the Page of Cups, which is like, you know, kind of offering out that cup right there. So I feel, Libra, there's something of great significance that's going to be offered to you. It may not be exactly like a gift, quote unquote or whatever, you know, might be like it might not be exactly like a gift, like, you know, that's wrapped up and like, you know, someone's giving it to you. It might be something like from the universe. And this is something that you are being asked to look out for. But with the Six of Pentacles in particular, this card represents either being like down and out and someone coming in and helping you to get out of that rut, or you are someone who has been very lucky in your abundance and your relationship's abundance as of late, and you are being asked to give that to someone else and to help someone else out of their rut. It's asking you to bring forth and cultivate the energy of giving and receiving in a much bigger and physical way during the month of January. So the Six of Pentacles can represent even like being able to pay off debts, receiving more money, financial increase in order to really get going in your life. This can come from either, again, it may be someone actually giving you money, or it may be you just receiving more money through your job, a job promotion, but it's like, it's a gift of some sort, an offering of some sort. And it's to replace the balance, it's to put the balance back into your life, especially when it comes to finances, career, and abundance, and your relationship to all of those things. So with the Six of Pentacles during this time, you can expect to get out of whatever rut you are in, or you can expect to kind of have a test from the universe to see if you are willing to help other people when you are, you know, doing good in a certain area where you might see someone else is lacking or they need help in. And this in turn will be returned to you in such bigger ways as well. So keep that in mind, Libra. And the next card you're receiving is the Judgment card. So card represents a test. And it could have something to do with the whole Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles ordeal. But the Judgment card brings forth and pre-warns us that a particular lesson, a particular pattern, cycle, or whatever that has been consistent in our life is coming back around again. And you have a very valuable opportunity during this time, Libra, to close out that cycle once and for all, to actually finally get off of that Ferris wheel or that carousel where you just keep going round and round and round. And the next card you're receiving is the Six of Rods, which is a card of victory. So I think you're going to be very victorious in this, Libra. And so with the Judgment card, this can bring forth such a compelling energy in the sense of whatever way this lesson manifests for you to close out once and for all, whatever way it comes about is going to give you so much inspiration for your path, for your life, and how you are going to complete your destiny. Which pathway are you going to take in order to complete your destiny? There's a very much an energy of whatever is coming into your life is going to elevate you and elevate you to a higher path, a higher way of thinking and perceiving things, and a higher way of doing things that is more in alignment with where you are going. So with the Judgment card, again, I always like to say it is something like the universe asking you to hand in your homework, you know, and it's like, where, you know, what did he get wrong or she get wrong? What spelling mistakes did they make? And I always like to tell people the Judgment card too, there's even more pressure because you're being forewarned about this in a very spiritual, intuitive way. So it's kind of like the universe expects that much more from you because of that. But again, you're getting the Six of Rods after the Judgment card. So I feel like it's great victory coming your way when it comes to this. I feel like you're going to spot it out immediately and be like, I know exactly what I have to do because I've done failed at it so many times that now I figured out the actual actions I really need to take in order to overcome this. And the thing about the Six of Rods as well is that The Six of Rods, you see these people coming from something, and the story behind it is that they're coming from some sort of war or battle and they've just won. So with that, it's something that is of great challenge for you, or it's something that, yes, you've overcome it, but it's not exactly that you're you know, celebrating or throwing a party, because it was hard to get here. You know, it was hard to get to the top of this mountain. And but you're doing it and you're going to excel. And again, I this gift, there's something coming in for you. But it's interesting because these cards came out prior to the Judgment card, so it's almost like the universe is going to give you this blessing, or you are going to be in a space to receive this blessing. And once you receive it, I think the universe wants to see if you're going to still act in old ways. So keep that in mind, Libra. And the final card you are receiving, so you actually got 5 cards, which I usually pull 4, but if the spirit guides say 5, then we're gonna do 5, right? So you got the Page of Cups. So with getting a Knight and a Page, this shows the beginning of something. It shows something just manifesting or just getting onto a specific path. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's in the area, again, of like finances, career, physicality, perceptions of money, your relationship to money, and stuff like that. The Cups suit is a more subconscious, creative, sexuality, relationships, connections, love life. So there's going to be something of a revamping happening within that. And I feel like it's saying that there's going to be a new emotionally rousing situation that is going to be of great benefit to you. And keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come from like a sexual encounter or having a new intimate partner. It could very much just come from you finding the romance in your life experiences, and how beautiful that can really be. So another thing about the Page of Cups is that you see this young person and there's a fish popping out of that cup or chalice. And what the story behind this is that this young person was scrying in the chalice, and scrying is a form of divination. It's a very intense form of divination, and you take a mirror or a glass of water or a body of water, you know, if you're at the ocean or whatever, a lake, or a black obsidian like plate, a reflector, black obsidian crystal ball, and you scry into it, meaning you see visions within it, and it's a reflection type of divination, like you'll see things around you and stuff. And so the Page of Cups in this picture, they were doing that, and when they were doing that, a fish popped out of the chalice. So what that represents is a spiritual surprise. So, Libra, I think January is going to be very interesting for you. There's something about a gift and a spiritual surprise and closing out a huge karmic cycle with the Judgment card and being successful and heading to a new place. Like, there's a lot to say about this. However, I feel like there's going to be, I want to say a prophetic energy. There's a prophetic energy around this. And there's very much divine timing, divine intervention happening with this energy. And I think you're literally going to have like firsthand experience of the universe really working its way through your life and through your path. So I'm going to end it on that, Libra. You know, I'm excited to see whatever the hell manifests for you guys, and good luck with everything and anything. And